Well, the thing of life is very simple. I mentioned in one of my songs, actually, that in the beginning there was nothing. And then a small family appeared or emerged. Well, talking about how things could have started anywhere on Earth, anywhere. The thing of it is, when you come out from out of nowhere, what does that translate to? Well, yeah, there's a translation to that, but I'm going to get to another point, to another point about this. Jay Gould was a paleontologist who wrote the book A Glorious Accident, and also Time Zero. Well, I'm going to talk about. I'm fascinated with this. This is sci-fi. Don't take this too seriously, okay? And don't take anything I say too seriously. Again, it's sci-fi. It's the existence. Now, what I want to talk to you about is this. In the book that Jay Gould wrote, Glorious Accident, he's talking about something like a finding of one of the main findings that he had about something about a bone structure that was going the other way. Okay, let's say, for example, these bones usually have coils and they age and they move a certain way, according to Darwinian theory, actually, which is straight theory. It mostly goes into a logic and an order and ages correctly according to time. But he found out the bones don't age according to time that he studied, let's say. Paleontologists studied that. They study stuff like that. He said they went the other way, not according to time. And then the comedy is this. I'm saying in my sci-fi account. I'm not saying that he thought that really in science. No, I'm saying this is the bullshit. But listen to this comedy. If things don't go according to how nature is and how space-time is and how Earth-time is, or if things go to a different accordance, why? Well, they don't want to exist, like albatross, right? They don't want to be on the planet that bad. But so bad they could age differently? Well, okay. What I'm going to a point about is this complexity. It looks like something so complicated could have occurred in time. Well, yeah, take, for example, coming out of nowhere, coming out of nothing, and yet a small family is on Earth. Well, yeah, these are complexities, though. From nothing, an appearance of a human family. Not an ape family, though, I'll say that, too. What that means, basically, is just lighten up. Because something has a sense of humor that is universal, apparently, or maybe not even universal. It looks like what the sense of humor of the universe could be in our area is something in a category that will make no sense, like a oxymoron, paradox, enigma, whatever. Look, when things become less enigmatic is what this one is. It looks like this. When you follow a steady course in thought, what always happens, though? Like a box happens, right? Like a kind of logic or a box. What I could say to you primarily, though, in this one is nothing is too obscure in this universe. It means something like this. If you're on a planet now, you came from another planet. But that's so far from your mind, you can't envision where you come from. But it could have been so custom to how you think. Like if you could imagine where you could have came from before, when you get older, you can probably fathom this. Exactly how planet, crater, or whatever, some kind of a dwelling could occur with you. But that's so far. If you don't remember what you had for dinner 5 years ago exactly, you're not going to remember what planet you came from. But look, the thing about this is this. It's all complexity. but very mundane. Not just earthly mundane, but it looks like what I'm trying to say in this one is something very simple. Two things, the albatross and why we're from somewhere. We're from somewhere that we're all from different locations is the comedy. That's why no one can figure this equation out. The problem is, will we return to that location? Well, have we left the location? Either. Because we could still be dwelling in that location, and who could bring... I'll give you an example of a comedy of family. And this is not bullshit as much, but it's still not proven. Female and male. In the highest extent, there's also female and male. Although they're giants, massive like Lucy, the special reptile. They're very massive, but there's also there's feminine and masculine too. That will crack you up for ages just thinking of that.